This podcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. You must be 18 or older to listen and or subscribe. Anything we say should not be used to diagnose or treat any medical or psychiatric condition. Do not use anything heard on this podcast as a replacement for professional help or an attempt to diagnose yourself or anyone else. We are not licensed professionals. We are not here to treat you. Any similarities to any persons alive or deceased are purely coincidental. We will not be held responsible for any actions taken as a result of anything heard on this platform. Less than 7 hours.
Okay. And then we just download? Well, it's already downloaded online, so can't we just clear it?
Yeah, I just got to clear the memory card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a temporary problem. Here we go. Welcome back to the Kinky Campfire. That's campy. That's kinky.
It's campy. It's campy.
Campy is kinky. Smells like marshmallows.
Gross.
Hold on, let me bring my name list up here. All right, I got it. All right. Who wants to go first? To my left, I have...
Wow.
Again.
Did I? What? Again? What do you mean? All right, fine. You're the one looking at me. To my right, I have...
This is Dame.
And to my left, I have Distracted Wonder over here.
Esme.
Let's see. Today, I'm Len the accountant.
What did I call you? What did I put in the chat?
Of all the names,
it's in there. Yeah,
of all the names that you've had.
Just call me Lenny.
Lenny
the
okay.
A.
Lenny.
It's going to be Lenny the Ace today instead of Lenny the accountant.
Okay.
Today, what are we talking about?
Relationships.
Yes.
Oh.
Relationships. And we're going to talk about a little bit about our histories of relationships up to now.
It's a good thing I started drinking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a story for us earlier.
That's not that one. Yeah. Wrong.
I don't think that was the one you meant.
That was a good joke.
No,
it was a good joke. All right, so let's see here. Let me check my notes. All right, so dating, history of dating, trolls, because I want to know about trolls. I'm constantly shocked by what women have to go through. I was listening to a interview today from a former porn star, stripper type person. Do any of y'all know about the lady that dressed like Sarah Palin when she was running and did porn dressed like her?
No, that's
I have
hilarious,
no idea, so I'm not going to say her name. Maybe some of the fans know who I'm talking about. But anyways, she was a germaphobe. She was telling her story. A big germaphobe had OCD while stripping.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was funny because she would make guys sit on their hands because she didn't know if they had washed their hands recently.
But she had no problem taking their money.
And counting the minutes until the song was over.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, taking their money. I don't think she actually touched the money. Or
She would have
something.
to. Nobody's going to collect her money.
Well, no, she had a security guard there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Do.
Oh, yeah,
I've
you got backup.
I've been to some nice clubs.
Some
They don't
has-
collect their own money.
Some have assistants and everything like that.
New Orleans Penthouse. Those ladies do not collect their own money. They have two gentlemen, one on either side of the
That
stage.
do it for them.
Yep, and they're.
Oh, let's talk about strippers for a few minutes here.
That is, they're.
Yeah.
Holy mother.
You want to, Esmeralda there, you want to tell your fascination since you mentioned New Orleans?
I love New Orleans.
I know, me too.
Somebody's a big fan of New Orleans and strip clubs.
Yeah.
And
Just
either
Penthouse.
or.
I've been to
God.
both.
Been to both?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
there's some crappy ones down in Key West.
I had a friend when I was like 18 that used to
Around
DJ
here
at a
is
strip
okay.
club. So we'd pre-game.
We talked about this.
Yeah, we pre-gamed at the strip club.
Yeah, I was there. I shut Penthouse down. I was there for like 7 hours. Oh,
I ran into a girl I graduated high school with.
Hey.
She was on stage and she was like, "Hey!"
Oh, she was on stage.
and I
Awesome.
had to wave back, and I'm like, "Come talk to me when you're done."
Yeah.
She's like, "I'll find you."
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what happens.
Now, my question
rad.
is, when you were with her in school, do you remember her?
Yeah.
And then did you ever think like, man, she'd make a good stripper?
No.
No? Mm-mm. Oh, wow, you didn't see her that. Okay.
I didn't see her like that.
Yeah,
Now,
some of the people I've
Is it
known.
a personality thing or looks thing?
Looks thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. I was hoping
Yeah.
you'd say
Yeah.
personality.
Eh.
But we all know. No.
Wait, speaking of demisexuality.
No. We're just gonna do a disclaimer here that there's all types for different people. I have been a fan of the Prawn Hub and have gone on there and seen all kinds of stuff, and it's like, wow.
I mean, she wasn't
People-
bad looking. I just, in my mind,
You already
she's not
answered the
who I
question, Dame.
pictured
Dame,
as
you
a
already,
stripper.
you're just digging your hole here.
Hey,
That's
man.
all you're doing.
Yeah.
You're digging
I
your
mean,
hole.
considering the city I was raised
just
in
ugly.
and the
She's just
type
ugly.
of strippers I was exposed to, I
She's
never put the two
ugly.
together.
Yeah, she's ugly.
She wasn't
She was not a
ugly.
cheerleader?
No, she wasn't a cheerleader.
That's all you got to say. She wasn't on a cheerleader.
Yeah, but we have some ugly cheerleaders, so
That's bad.
you can't use that.
That's even worse.
You can't use that.
Yeah, you're just digging your hole here. But what was I gonna say? Oh, there's disclaimer. There's all different types for all different people, and
Different
there's some
something
people
for
like
different
some.
people.
I've seen
Strokes,
I've seen
different
some
folks.
shit.
That's the one thing.
I've seen some shit on the Prawn Hub.
Key West, that was some.
Hold on.
I love Key
Speaking-
West.
I want to go
There's
to
some
Key West when they
ugly
have the festival.
Yes,
Fantasy Fest.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Like
thinking
in a
next
month.
year.
That's a bucket
Next
list
year?
for me.
Yeah, next year. Fantasy Fest
Oh,
is very
speaking of which,
expensive.
we
Oh
have-
yeah, we have to get a house.
Yes,
We're doing it.
We
Yeah.
have to get a house.
We're
A
doing
couple-
trips, but we might see you more often next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
in different
In
places.
different things.
States.
Yeah.
different states.
Going to do a thing.
A
Oh,
thing.
out there? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hold on,
That's a thing.
we gotta do our thing. I forgot.
Honestly, Key West is just as expensive as going out. Actually, Key West will be more expensive than going out to do that thing out on the other side of the.
Oh, yeah, that's
country.
true.
Yeah.
Before we start squirreling, we have to
Yeah,
do
just let
our
me know.
regular intro. Speaking of disclaimer, or do our regular thing.
Okay.
So,
So which
this
one?
is the Campy Kinky Fire. We've done the intros,
You,
and
You do it.
What do
I'm
we
not
do?
doing
I'm
it. I
not
don't care
doing
anymore.
it. I'm not doing it.
The shit that we do is the stuff we talk about.
I thought we got rid of that.
We did.
Okay.
we
you were
did.
supposed to come up with something. So
I
this is
wrote it
you.
down. I don't have my notebook.
Thank
I mean,
you.
She wrote down, I'd listen to us.
yeah.
Somebody
Hey.
came prepared.
Except I'd listen to you and I.
I'd listen.
I don't know
yeah.
about him.
Yeah.
That's fine. You don't have to limit me.
I would start listening about 5 minutes in and be good with
Hey,
it.
hey.
And I'd stop listening before the outro.
Somebody's got a YouTube channel with a whole 20 subscribers, so somebody's
Hey.
listening.
Hey.
I only need one.
I know. That's what I keep telling you.
I'm not even on
It's
YouTube.
never going to be good enough. I'm like, it's good
Thanks.
enough now,
I appreciate
you
your
wiener.
I'm not even on
I
YouTube.
appreciate your support.
So you're that
As I
much
tell
more
this one,
ahead than I am.
all you have to do is play the video, and then you
And
don't
leave
even, Yeah, you just leave it in the
That's what I
background.
did last time. Actually, that's not true. You guys were doing a playthrough, and I watched it because I wanted to see it. It was the Star Wars one.
All the
The
videos.
Star Wars game. I was like, I
all
like
the,
this.
All the videos.
But see, I don't.
Cool,
I
it's
don't do
going on.
gaming. So what would I play a video of?
It's
Me
for
cleaning house.
No,
like
it's the
No,
channel.
no. It's to
Don't.
help the algorithm.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just hit
Okay.
play and
Just
then
play
leave your
the-
phone there and
Of
just
him.
walk away.
and
yeah.
then
Well, it's
okay.
the whole group, but you can just listen to my voice if you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to understand
Yeah.
what's going on.
In a couple weeks, when I'm feeling like a little isolated, I'll make sure to keep your voice in the background of my house.
I will be there for your
Yeah,
comfort.
you'll be there for me.
I've-
Yeah.
I'm here for you, buddy. What we're drinking? What's people drinking today?
Vizzy.
Vizzy,
Oh, me too.
not sponsored.
What flavor?
Not sponsors, but it's got
Supposed to.
vitamin C in it. This
Does
one's
it?
watermelon passion fruit.
Okay, mine's mango watermelon. It's decent. And I have a bang.
It's actually decent.
Gonna
I have
bang
a cherry blade lemonade.
cherry watermelon and stuff, and I got a Ghostbusters cup filled with coffee
Yeah.
decaf.
That's so
It's
crazy.
lame. It's lame as
Green-
shit.
It's
Green
just
Mountain?
brown water
Ew.
at that point.
I don't like
Gra-
Green Mountain.
Green Mountain House
It's
blend.
just brown water.
I'm
Delicious.
a Bones coffee girl. I like
Del-
Bones.
delicious.
And just Starbucks.
absolutely worthless brown water.
ASMR.
Oh, yeah. You want to do some ASMR? Hold on. We're going to do sippy sippies.
Oh Jesus, that's oh my god. I'm done.
Somebody got too much
I'm
ASMR.
done.
Somebody got a little.
I'm on TikTok, and those come up randomly. Even though I never like them, they still come up, and it's always these people eating like noodles and eggs.
It's going to be me.
Yeah.
I'm going to
What's
do
wrong
it.
with
like
that?
these
Oh, yeah. It's
bubble
sexy.
shit in their drinks,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh my god,
I'm going to do it.
That's great.
It's going to be me.
Oh, speaking
Oh
of
my
TikTok,
God.
I heard
My
of something
mic is-
recently.
something's wrong with my mic.
Have you heard of the cake challenge?
cake challenge.
Yeah, cake.
Oh, sorry if that was loud.
No.
Oh, cake challenge. Okay.
To our
I was just
10
wondering. I
listeners.
got something for somebody's been working. It's okay.
It's not me.
When you do TikTok,
Okay.
cake challenge.
Cake challenge.
And then, do you like music TikTok people?
Yeah.
Right.
I tend to get on the kick of DJs that do different mashups and mix-ups.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
those are good.
hilarious.
I
like
love
that.
those.
Some of the
Those are
funny
some of
ones
those
on
are
YouTube
really
drive me
good.
nuts. They
I have
do
a
like
friend who's a professional DJ,
Uh-huh.
and when the really good ones I end up sending to him, and he's like, "Damn!" So yeah,
So next time you want good like TikTok music of like they do half original, half cover of like Wheels on the Bus and like.
No, I haven't come up on those.
But it's not like kids versions, like adult versions or whatever.
My algorithms right now are Alabama Rush Talk. I'm on the Rush Talk.
The fuck is that?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not on Alabama Rush Talk?
No, what is that?
It's Rush Week. Yes.
Oh God.
So I'm all up in the Rush
like
Week.
Roll Tide Rush Week?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, I'm on Alabama Rush Talk right now.
What the hell?
But I'm more on the people following the Alabama Rush Talk. So these women follow it.
God, dude.
And then they do their own, like there's
Did you
some
just turn me
mom
down?
like I
Am I
don't hear
loud?
myself anymore.
Am I really loud?
Figuring it out here. I got it.
Oh,
There you go.
You got
Okay.
it? Okay, so there's moms out there
Turn me
that
down.
now
Turn me
do
down. I
like
don't hear myself anymore.
their Rush bags or like their mom bags for when they watch Rush Talk. Oh, it's great.
Do I
it's
just need to move
great.
back? Am I too loud? I can move back here.
No, it's fine now.
So I'm on Rush Talk right now. Stand-up comedians. I get a lot of stand-up comedians on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I guess if they're short.
They got to promote
Well, you
themselves.
get
you get little
it's
blips,
of their
30
shows,
seconds or 10
and
seconds.
so you get like up to 3 minutes
snippets.
sometimes of their shows.
Okay, snippets of the show.
Cooking
Okay.
and teacher
Cake challenge.
and kink. I'm on Kink Talk,
Got to find the cake challenge.
so I'll find the cake challenge. I'll have to
Cake
find that.
challenge. Yeah, somebody's working over here for that. I gotta. I put it.
Excuse me?
Contribution. You'll see when you see it.
Okay.
Anyways,
Somebody's working.
so
What are you talking
we've been
about?
squirreling. We did our
I have no idea what
intros.
he's
We said
talking
what our
about. Now I'm
drinks
pissed. No, now I'm mad.
No, now I want to look.
Now
it
I'm
up.
mad. What are you talking about? I'm working.
I'm on
what?
silent,
Why
so I
pointing
can
at
do
me?
this.
I'm not
Keep
doing
going.
shit.
Keep going.
Why does he say I'm working?
Cake
Okay,
Talk.
so strip clubs. Yes, strip clubs. My strip club
I like
experience.
titties. There's my experience. Okay.
We all like titties.
I
Yeah.
like people watching at strip clubs.
People watching is
God.
fun.
I don't
It's
even care about them.
amazing.
I like
People
watching
watching.
people on the stage.
So who wants to go first?
Titties.
About what?
About their strip club
I
experience.
don't know. You were.
We
you
Oh
squirreled.
no, I just
We squirreled.
You started. Go.
Okay, so I only went to 2 strip clubs in my high school
they're
and
literally
college life.
only making cakes.
No,
Like,
that's
I don't
not
understand
it.
this.
That's not it. I'll show you. I'll show you.
We're talking about cakes now.
Um,
Cupcakes.
Not those kind of cakes.
Okay, I'll have to look into
Yeah.
it later. Strip clubs. No, I was raised like from the time I was 18. I've just always gone to them. It's where we pre-gamed. So I'm desynthesized to the fact that they're strip clubs.
What?
Desynthesized.
Sensitized.
Sensitized.
Desensitized.
Synthesized.
Nope, it's
That word.
synthesized.
Synthesized.
Nope,
Desensitized.
desensitized.
Yes.
Desensitized.
Sensitized.
Stop it.
To
No.
the fact that they are actually.
I love you too
strip
much to let you
clubs.
do that.
I know. But yeah, so to me,
just
it's
snorted.
just
Just make up words. It's fine.
somebody doing their thing.
our
Like
world
it's
here.
not sexual to me.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
interact with enough girls that I like to go because I find girls that I actually am attracted to, and I'm like, okay, this is good.
It goes back to
I
just
make
being
boobs.
one of the guys in the guy group, and that's
That's
just where
what
you
it used to
go.
be for me, but now
So,
I'm like, oh, this is not.
Now
think
I
we've
can
all-
walk into any strip club, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's
think-
just like walking to a nightclub.
and
We've
until I
all
see some
had
nice
the-
titties.
There's a place in Miami, Fort Lauderdale area that actually is like a nightclub and a strip club.
Yeah,
put
we're
together.
doing
It's
that.
great.
That's
We
how
gotta
That would
do
be
that
fun.
sometime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
People just
happening when we do
dancing
the.
and stuff.
We all
When we
go
do
to
the
Beyond
South-
Leather or something,
Yeah.
right? Or just
We
go
can
down
go
to South
there.
Florida. Yeah, absolutely.
So
There's so
yeah,
much to do, man. There's not enough money and not enough fucking time.
my experience with strip clubs, I've only been to 2 in my high school and college careers,
That's it.
and I don't think I've been to 1 here. That was it.
And Lauderdale. We went to
That
one.
was like a club thing.
Oh.
Weird. That's a half club strip
So you've
club.
only been to 4 strip clubs?
I've only been to a strip club 4 times in my life.
Oh my
That's
God. We're
Yeah.
going more. Wow.
Hey, somebody
Wow.
was a little bit more demisexual than he thought he was, because
Wow.
seeing the women,
They don't do anything for you.
they don't do anything for me. Plus, in a previous episode, we talked about PUAs, and in that TV show I was talking
Yeah.
about, they went into a strip club, and you got into the mind of the strippers, and it's the whole business thing that does nothing for me.
Oh.
It's like, this is business. I'm like, I'm out. I'm not giving you any of my money. I'm just going to sit here and people watch. So I love people watching.
Well, I think it would just depend on the mindset that you have when you go into the strip club.
Yeah.
If you go in with the idea that you're not there to try to get them, they're not an
They're not a
object of your
commodity.
desire. but you can still tip them for the appreciation of the entertainment that they have provided you.
Yes, exactly.
Because they're still providing you entertainment, whether you're trying to fuck them or not.
It's very difficult too.
So
They're acrobats, basically.
You have
Not
no
all of them.
problem.
Well, not
you have
all
no
of them.
problem with tipping a server that provides you service by bringing you food to the table. So why would you have a problem tipping somebody that's providing you entertainment?
Now, see, that is
Exactly.
because providing entertainment is subjective. So
Yeah, but you knew what the establishment was when you walked in.
there's still different levels of
You ain't
strippers, though.
surprised.
I'm very stingy with my money. So if she's not using the pole and she's just walking around shaking her butt and stuff, I'm
Who
like,
does
no,
that?
no,
That's lame.
the time.
No, they
that time.
do. I mean,
Yeah.
they work the floor.
But if one of them's like climbing up there and then
Oh
she
yeah, they
slides
flip
down
upside
with
down.
just
They
her
do that
legs
thigh
and
thing
then-
and the
the acrobatics.
Now you're doing
Yeah.
acrobatics, then I'll give you some.
Pole dancing is technically what it's
Yes.
called.
So if they're doing that, that's entertaining. I'll give them
You'll
$1.
tip 'em
I'll,
wow.
$3 drizzle. Give them a little $3 drizzle.
Oh, Dame's just took off her
Somebody's offended.
headphones.
Yes, I'm offended for them.
Hey, I'm buying drinks. I tip for the drinks.
They don't get any money off that. That's
don't know
servers. Servers are not strippers.
Listen, when I did my research, I didn't go very deep, so I don't.
Those are
Yeah.
two very different
They
people
know what
in
they
that
got
building.
themselves into. I'm
Big
not like
sigh.
sitting
They
by the
knew
stage.
what they got themselves into.
Yeah, I'm not sitting by the stage.
I'm not saying shit. Don't look at me. I'm gonna let you two duke this one out.
Side of
Wow.
I like this is
Yeah,
my favorite thing.
yeah.
So now I'm just gonna keep
You're
saying
gonna
more
keep going.
stuff.
You're gonna
'cause
keep
I
going.
want to count the wows. that you
Yeah.
say.
We should
Count the
have a
wows.
tally
Yeah,
on
we need
the
a wow
board.
tally.
This is this
Wow.
is amazing to me. I'm getting wows about strip clubs. This is great. So yeah,
I'm getting a pen and paper. Hold
this
on.
is hilarious.
Make a wow tally. We got a thing now. We got a wow tally. Write this down. There's a wow tally.
But what I like about it is it falls into the category of a place that caters to an alternative lifestyle, similar to like our own when we go to dungeons and swingers clubs. I just like watching people. So for me, it's not any different than that. And
How
then I
many
got
wows
into
we
the
got?
I think like 6.
Yeah,
at this
6.
point.
5, 6. Okay. Wow tally.
I'm gonna capture that sound and just play it. I got something to laugh
Yeah, it's
about.
gotta be on the button.
Yeah, we
Make it
gotta
on
make
the
a
sound panel?
sound out of it.
Oh,
Put it on the
man.
sound panel. Wow.
Well, this is like a low key thing. I can actually get like a whole
I know.
soundboard app.
Yeah, we're pointing at this
And
little
save it.
soundboard thing.
So
It's like a remote.
yeah, so once I got into the kinky lifestyle, I was like, why even go to strip clubs anymore? And somebody was really excited. But
I love strip clubs.
They're fun.
He's pointing at me. I'm the somebody.
It's a fun place
I've
to
had
hang out.
partners that get
Yeah.
I can go to a bar and sit and drink and watch a game, or I can go to a strip club and drink and watch a stripper.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
just
I got
another form of
soft,
entertainment.
supple-
yeah, it's just like a swingers club.
No, I got
No.
soft, supple breasts in my face with no attachment. Like
Yeah.
they don't expect anything from me except
Now,
a quick
I will
dance
admit,
and some money.
the
And I'm
It's
like,
like
dancing-
clean fun.
it is clean
It's
fun.
clean
yeah, and
fun.
I'm not getting
Alright,
hit
so-
on. It's nice. I still get to touch boobs, and I'm
Yeah.
not getting hit on.
No,
I'm
you're
like,
not getting
yes.
hit on.
They're not hitting on
They
me.
don't want to take me home.
They don't want to fuck me. Yeah.
No.
You guys have been to different strip clubs than I do.
Yeah,
I
they
go
don't
with my
wanna
friends. They talk to all the girls in there.
They don't
Well,
want to fuck
of course
me.
they talk to all the
Yeah.
girls because they want to fuck the girls.
No, not I'm talking about all the girls. I'm not talking about
We'll
the strippers.
talk to them, yes, probably because they know who they are.
I talk to the girls
You
all
get
the time.
regulars.
I'll
I
talk
talk
to
to
them.
'em.
Yeah, I'll talk to them all night.
No,
I give them
no,
a safe
no,
place
no.
to sit when
No,
they're trying to get away.
no,
So
from
do
a
I.
screwball.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm not talking about that kind of talking. I'm talking about they're trying to take them home.
The girls are trying. No, they're not.
The girls
No.
are trying to take the other girls home.
No,
The girls
Listen-
are trying to take his friends home.
No, listen. No,
The
my
guys-
friends are trying to take
Of course they are.
not the strippers. I'm not talking about the strippers.
Your male friends are trying to take other girls at the strip club home.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that happened all the time.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck about them.
If you were a single female, you used to not be able to go into a strip club
Good.
unless you had guys with you.
yeah, that's scary.
Well, that's because they don't want to take the attention away from
exactly.
the strippers.
Yeah, a lot of guys.
But
would
what are you?
talk to me.
So
I
what are
don't
you guys
give a
talking
shit.
about? You don't get talked to in the strip clubs.
No, I like to touch the girls that are the strippers.
Because it's clean fun. Like, I don't have to worry about there being an ulterior motive to it. There's nothing creepy about it.
Exactly.
But you said there's still guys talking to you though.
I don't care about the
The
guys.
guys that
I ignore
go
them.
with.
I'm talking about random guys. Random guys don't.
No,
There
I
are-
blow
there
them-
are.
I blow them off.
Yeah, me too. I don't give a shit about them. I'm not there for them.
not
I'm there
there
to
for
put
them.
titties in my face and
Well-
pay them for it.
Why would I go to a
strip club to pick up a guy?
To pick up a guy that I would want to spend time with.
Exactly. Who's at a strip club? Like, what the fuck am I doing? What? No,
Why
that
would I
makes
do
no
that?
sense. No sense.
They try. So
Well, that's stupid. Let me. Then you want to get into the minds of two women? I mean, we're sitting right here. So
No, I would take I would take my husband or my boyfriend or my partner
All
to
day
a
and
strip
night.
club. You know why?
'Cause it's
oh,
hot.
hell, it's free foreplay.
It is. It's
Oh
hot.
my God. You get to spend some, you get to
Yeah,
support
with naked
a
hot
woman
people.
doing what she's
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
You get to
It's my
be in a
favorite.
great environment.
Yes.
The woman gets them all hot and bothered, and I
Yep.
still get to take them home and fuck them.
Exactly.
And I did half
High
the
five.
work I had to put into it.
Oh, no, that's a shitty one. Yeah.
Half the work I had to put into
Yep.
it.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Yep.
two
Same,
things.
same.
So two things.
Same.
I see why I went by myself, and I wasn't turned on. I was just kind of like, it's fun people watching.
Mm-hmm.
And two, when I went with this one, I didn't get turned on by the girls.
Pointing at me, this one.
This one was very excited by all this.
Yeah.
And
Oh, they're so pretty.
that part turned me on because I was like,
Yeah.
but the girls didn't. It's just
That's why it's
business.
amazing. Like I can go with a friend,
Just
with a
round
group
butt.
of friends, or I could go with a partner.
Yeah, I've done both.
But there's different
I've
ways
gone with
to
guy
go
friends.
either way.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not going with a bunch of guys again. There's no point in that.
Yeah, that's
for me.
dumb. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You can get
But yeah,
drinks
I would
cheaper
wonder.
somewhere else, and
But
why?
I would be totally fine. I'll say this now. It's on record. Going the rest of my life not going into a strip club. Totally fine.
I mean, I don't seek it out as a single woman, but if a group of friends want to go,
Oh, yeah.
I'm totally down.
Yep. I wish I wish some of the girls were like, "Hey, you're really great. Here's my number." That would be nice.
That would-
A couple of them like,
I mean, if you go enough,
and
they
they
probably
talked.
will.
They talked
Yeah.
to me enough, and I was like, okay, like this could be something, but it really isn't
$1,000
something. I think they're just
$1,000 later,
No,
yeah, they
sad.
might give you their number.
$1,000.
No.
Huh? I don't. Yeah. No.
Not the ones when we went there. But anyways,
No. I mean,
Strip
the
clubs.
couple of good ones.
yeah, it's
The
just,
ones at Penthouse in New Orleans.
Oh,
I've never been
yeah.
to a better strip club than that, so I don't know if there's like more amazing ones. But these girls, they were just so good. They were just so good.
okay. So bring
How
back
you
all
can
the
get rid of your
squirreling.
body hair like that and have such beautiful skin was just beyond me.
It's a lot of moisture.
Oh, it's beautiful. I don't know. I don't know how they do
So
it.
bring it back. This lady on the podcast, which you guys don't even know, Sarah Palin. If anybody knows, Sarah Palin lookalike did prawn on the Prawn Hub. She was talking about how she would do the stripping and then go to like conventions and stuff, and she was able to tell when a guy was like a furious masturbator, as she put it.
Furious?
Furious masturbator. She could tell.
Like he's pissed off that he's masturbating?
He's just angry
No.
at it because
He's just angry masturbator?
he's looking at her and knew he couldn't get a girl like that, so he's just going to beat up his dick
Angry
and,
incel or
just
something.
be angry at his dick and because she couldn't have her.
I can't.
So
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I gotta.
You want to go
Where's
ahead
my-
and say wow?
That's too.
So, anyway.
Wow.
so this is how I want to tie this into
What
all
the
my
fuck? Hold on, that was
furious
great.
masturbator.
I got. I have a mental
Furious
image now, and I can't. I have an image of like a guy just staring it down and be like,
yes.
"That's awful."
So she was funny.
That's why I don't ever want to put my face on anything. I have though, so yeah, that's cool and all. But now I'm just afraid there's going to be dudes that
Oh.
are just going to be like furiously masturbating
So,
to whatever I do, and I'm
This
going to have to
is-
be like,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to happen.
pulling your pud with that look on your face. Gross.
With the pictures that you put up there, there's probably guys that masturbated
Yeah,
to
of
it.
course.
And it's always
Oh,
wild to
yeah,
me
I
when we
forgot. I
see
forgot.
people on our.
I forgot I'm on that site.
Yeah.
Whoops.
We said FetLife before.
No, well, yeah.
But there's people.
Less people know how to
There's
look for
women
the
on there
better.
that like it when guys masturbate to them and then like send them pictures of it.
I don't mind. I don't need a furiously angry incel.
Yeah.
I mean, I
If
feel bad
I think
for
if a
him.
guy
It
was like,
sucks.
"Can I send you a video
Incel's
of
a
me
lie.
masturbating?" and I'm like, "Yeah, of course." I mean, I'm never going to say no.
It depends on the guy.
and it was
One
like
of my partners
angry.
does it. Sure.
I would be like,
yeah.
"Dude, what the
Uh-uh.
fuck?"
I do
Are you
like
so
a
pissed off
face in
about?
there. That's always kind of.
But do you like it when guys send you pictures? I masturbated to you. Here's the proof.
only a partner.
If I ask, if we're at that point,
Yeah.
But if he just
I'm
like,
not
if
a
I don't
random
know
guy.
who,
No, not a
The
random
ones
guy.
I've seen, like random guys doing that.
Yeah. Some people like that, but no, I don't.
One
I don't
guy
like
had
it.
it on his laptop screen. He took a picture of his laptop screen
No.
on her picture.
I ain't
was
watching
like,
that shit. If
you
it's
nutted-
just
Some girls might like that.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying. You
Nah.
nutted on your laptop.
that's kind of yeah.
Yeah,
how do you clean that?
exactly.
I don't know.
I don't.
That's not our problem. We
No.
don't need to worry
Yeah,
about
but
that. That's his
anyways,
choice.
Furiously
He made his
masturbating.
choice.
She
Okay.
could tell the difference when somebody was
Furiously
like, oh, just happened to be a fan or whatever
Mm-hmm.
or anything like that. But then there would be guys that come up and it's like, hey, so and so, won't you let me take you out sometime? I'll fuck the shit out you.
Whoa! Wow! Oh, we got.
is-
Hold on.
This is
We're up to 10.
it's like
The Wowie tally.
You went to a signing and just said this to the fucking.
No, but you thought it would work.
Security.
Like, why do you think? Is
Oh,
that
no.
the shot you were shooting?
I don't. Not the one on the laptop.
one
This
on
is
the
his shot.
laptop.
He's gonna put a
this
shot
girl,
here.
This little girl, this lady was intelligent, and she actually likes to play pranks. So there was one time where this happened, and she could tell a guy was going to come up and do some shit like that. It's like, oh, I just masturbated to you a few hours ago. I'd like to do it again. And then she had some guy off to the side, like, come up and walk up to the guys, like, as her husband. I don't think I like hearing that from some random guy. And he, like,
Holy
the guy got all
shit.
scared and everything.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'm sorry.
Love that.
She-
That is.
She set that all up. And I was like, that's amazing.
I love that.
But it's like, as a guy that doesn't do that stuff, I like to hear about it from other women because it's just, I don't find it entertaining. Like, she had guys, some of her fans find that entertaining. I was like, that's not the right word.
Do you want me to tell you all the times that happens?
That's what no, you don't have to tell me all the times. I'm
Oh,
just
Lord.
saying as like online presence and online dating and stuff like that. As a guy that doesn't do it, I don't find it entertaining, but it's like, fuck, I wish that's the whole white knight thing. I just want to smack people that do that.
You want to
crap.
be the guy that pretends to be the husband.
Yes.
I was going to say that in
love
one of
that.
our chats because somebody was talking about one of our friends was in the chat. One of our friends who goes to the gym a lot was saying that she somebody was gym intimidating one of her clients.
Oh, I glanced over that.
Yeah, and I thought, just going.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, wouldn't that be funny if I was at the gym with this fine gentleman over here and somebody tried to gym intimidate me and he walks up. I don't need anybody to do it because I like to put people in their place kind of hard and fast and funny. But I wait for that day. Please, somebody, please try to intimidate me in front of him. Please, dear God. Oh, because that's hot. I don't need him to, but I just want to see it. Because I'll be like, yeah, that happened. That's my strip club.
Yeah.
That's
there
my
you
strip
go.
club. Yeah, that's it.
Hey,
That's
we're
titties
all-
in the face right there.
We're all lovers and not fighters here, okay?
Goodness.
It's just happy thoughts.
Is it? No, I just want you just need to walk up. You don't even need to do anything. It's just that
You realize that hasn't
that
happened
lumber.
You being
because it's
you.
there.
I think so.
This
Yeah,
is
it
where
hasn't
the
happened
people-
because they already see
this
me
is
walk
the
in and they're
people
like,
watching
nope.
fun because I can just sit on my cardio machine while she's over there working out and I'm just looking at all the people. They're like,
And the guys are looking at me and then they're looking
I-
at me, look at him and like laugh because we're listening to the same, podcast or video or whatever. And then they look and they're like, oh, no, I can't talk to her.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the girls
shit.
are looking too. They're looking at you too.
Oh,
Like, who
that's
the fuck
fine.
is she talking to?
Yeah.
It's just funny. Like,
I mean,
when we
because
ha-
I'm talking to myself and then
Yeah.
I realize I'm looking at somebody.
yeah, we're doing all that stuff, but it happens at like clubs and stuff too. That's why it's always funny to
This
watch.
I've never seen. I've never
I
seen
like people watching.
that happen.
Yeah.
When I'm I'll walk off and get a drink and he's talking or whatever, and guys will come hit on me, and then he's watching and he's like, "Oh, I forgot you were attractive until that happened." I was like, "Oh yeah, you get hit on at clubs. It's a demisexual thing, man. You just totally forget that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So stuff like
that's
that.
funny."
will happen.
And then they look and it's nope,
Like last weekend.
gotta go.
Yeah.
What
it's
happened
always
last
great.
weekend?
There's just looks and stuff all the time.
Where?
We both get looks. I just know you don't pay attention. But
No, I
anyways,
don't.
I
Oh,
pay
at
attention.
at the place.
It's every place.
Is
Every single time when somebody new that doesn't recognize us or whatever in the things. That's why I like going to new places, people watching. It's always great. But anyways, so dating. That's what I came here to talk about. Anybody want to give a little brief history on their dating, specifically online?
I don't have one.
You don't have.
I don't, I've
All
only
right,
had.
moving on.
I
So
don't know. I
next.
haven't dated a lot, so like I didn't meet anybody online. I've accidentally met. I meet. I'll do quick because I really don't have any. I meet partners either through like mutual friends or, let's
Just
see.
wild to me.
I was at school, and I was at a bar. That was a disaster. Oh, work. I meet my best and like most of my, but the like I don't know, not most of my partners, but no, I meet quality partners at work because you see how they
you spend the
work.
most time in an isolated
and
environment.
I
so that
develop
makes
a
sense.
relationship first. So
Yeah.
I've always had a relationship before I started dating somebody. Like it's never gone the other way. I've never. There was
Wild.
one time when somebody just asked me out and I went out with them.
That's it.
Once. Oh yeah. I ask somebody out. I don't let them ask me out. If you ask me out, I'm going to tell you no. Not a chance in hell.
See,
I will pursue you.
Interesting.
I will pursue you. Don't you dare ask me out. How the sheer fucking hubris Absolutely not. That's why he thinks he asked me out. And I'm like, no, buddy, absolutely not. No. I know my history. I know my track record.
Don't let her lie to
Yeah,
you.
okay.
I had pre knowledge before even showing up.
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Then
I
you
probably
did that,
did.
but then I allow that. Yeah, because I
You
technically,
allow that?
yeah, I kind of asked him out. I said something like,
Let's just say I knew about
I'd
you
let him
before
ask
you
me
knew
out.
about me.
I'm not talking
so.
about knowing about somebody.
Oh,
I'm talking
the
about
plan has already started at that point.
whatever. I could have just been like,
Making
piss
it
off.
fabulous. Speaking of, we're going to
Kick
talk
rocks.
about fantasy versus reality.
Yeah, and then one guy at a bar who like totally threw me for a loop. And that
Yeah.
was uncharacteristic for me. But then I talked to him for like a couple of weeks, and then I kind
And
of
that
started to
was
go
it?
after him. Yeah, that was weird.
So for the record, you've had no online experiences.
that was a trauma bond kind of.
Yeah.
So for the record, you've had
Bad,
no online experiences.
0.
All right, moving on to Dame.
Yeah, I've never set up an online dating profile. I have no interest in that. I had no reason to.
Yeah.
I'm a serial dater. I date for like 7 years and then find the next partner.
Online dating can kiss my ass. Like
yeah.
it's horrible. Online dating is horrible.
I don't
It's
understand how
so
people even do it. I
horrible.
mean, like, I would love to, but how does it even work? And I shouldn't say like had to do it, but maybe I fucked up my whole dating pool because I only serial date people that I've met. But I date
This
people
is
that I formed
wild.
a connection with first. I'm so demisexual. Like, I really don't want to have sex with somebody until I've known them for like months, like 3 months.
Well, and see, that's the thing with online dating is you can't. The problem with online dating is there are so many options out there that you can't even get to the first fucking date. Like they'll talk to you,
Good.
you chat.
I'd rather meet you at the grocery store.
You text on the site until you're comfortable enough to exchange numbers or a different form of like
WhatsApp, Line, Discord,
Discord,
blah, 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 blah,
whatever.
blah, blah.
You move off the site to a different one or
Different
text,
platform, yeah.
or texting. Like you're comfortable enough
Now,
to
see,
exchange numbers.
That's even that part is weird nowadays.
Yes.
To go straight from that whatever it is to texting.
to texting.
I wish people
And
could see my
then
face. I'm just like,
on the phone.
This all weirds me out
You're
so
still
bad.
texting. Maybe you're exchanging photos.
what if you see them in person and you're like, oh, this was a bad
and then
idea.
maybe have a few phone conversations.
I have an answer for that question.
But then it's like by the time you get to the point to where you should be having like coffee, drinks, dinner, something in person, like you've spent all this time and energy on all of this talking shit, then they're gone. They just
I do the
ghost.
opposite.
They ghost.
Maybe that's the difference.
They just disappear. Like one day they are there and they are present and they are sending photos. How's your day? What's going on? How was work? Da da da. And then like they cease to exist.
It's so easy to be non-committal on that kind of platform.
Exactly.
So maybe
So
that's the
swipe it.
opposite. Maybe that's why I don't like it, because why in the world would I start talking to somebody and then that happens, or I realize I don't really like them and I've met them in person now and invested, 2 or 3 weeks texting.
Do you know-
I need to meet you in person first.
Do you know what happens when you get ghosted? It means you lost your boo.
I'm sorry, I knew that was coming and I just let it happen.
You let that happen.
I did.
Can I get a wow for that?
I'm not even doing
I love
that.
him a
I'm
little
not
bit.
giving you
I love him a little
bit. Yeah.
So like I had to let that happen.
So
because I know it makes him happy.
yes, the big thing. I mean,
He's
we
precious.
see now, listeners, if you're listening, we could get super technical because there are articles and videos and stuff about why it's getting ghosted. But this is our podcast, so we're just gonna make stuff up.
Fuck it. Yeah, we do what the fuck we want.
Unless you really want to do. I mean, I'm gonna probably
Talk normal. No,
I'm
you're
gonna make
mumbling.
stuff up.
Stop mumbling.
They can hear me. Just gotta get real close to the microphone or the speaker. Get real close to the speaker.
It is a microphone. They have to get close to the speaker.
So, yes, getting ghosted. All right, from my detailed knowledge and expert opinion here, from all my years of research,
From all his years of being ghosted.
and experiences,
Oh, sorry, that was really loud.
ghosting happens on a high frequency because we all know about video games and computer games. So
Because people are
it's another
assholes.
game.
No, I'm more with her.
It's
People are
another
just,
game.
People are assholes.
Are
No,
just
if you can
they
swipe-
don't have
so-
manners.
Well, and it's also you're not a real person. You could be just a fake
Yeah.
character
Yeah,
as far
it's
as they're
it's
concerned.
easy to
So-
just.
until I meet you. No, it's not even an in-person thing because even in person, people think you're a made-up
Yes.
character, so they mess with people.
You know why people really get ghosted.
This
Though.
is
We've gone through this.
Did you not hear my disclaimer?
I heard you with
We
your little whispering.
just make up our own stuff.
Okay.
Anyways,
I can't
so-
make up shit. I'm too literal. I know exactly why it happens.
We'll break you out of your shell eventually.
Wow, no. Well, I gotta. Can I talk about that in a minute? Why I can't make up a persona?
No.
Fuck you.
You can do it in your own. You can do it on your own episode.
Fuck you. Fuck
We're
you
talking
right in
about
your fucking
dating
face.
right now.
Fine.
So ghosting
I'll
is
tell
a thing.
Dame later.
That's
It's
my
interesting.
under my expert opinion is people
Can't-
are not
expert
real.
being ghosted.
People are not real.
No, they're not real people on the other end.
Yes,
No.
that's what it is.
Yeah, they're not real people.
And it's weird because I've had like a mix of your experiences, you guys' experience, y'all's experience, because I have been online dating for a long time, been ghosted before ghosting was a word, and I've had quite a bit of success in my opinion, more so now that I realized that I was kinky and demisexual.
That means he's a hoe.
No.
Quite a bit of success in my opinion.
Hold on a second. I didn't say sexual success. Okay. Thank you very much. You are one of those successes. So what does that say about
That's
you?
not true.
You guys did not meet online. That's
exactly.
not true.
Thank you.
Oh, she doesn't
You
know that.
can't count that as a
No,
success.
I don't count that at all.
I
I would
knew
have never
about-
talked to him. I'd be like, who the
I
fuck
knew
are
about
you?
her from online.
Has
before I
nothing
met
to
her
that. That's not the same
That's
thing.
your opinion. On this side of the table, this is my
Yeah,
opinion.
his reality
This
is very
my
different
opinion.
from mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's because FetLife enabled me to get out of my... Okay, so a little backstory with me. I think I've said this before, too. Before FetLife, I knew nothing about kink. I didn't have any kinky friends. I didn't stumble. I didn't go to sex clubs and buy collars for myself. I didn't buy toys for myself.
Hey, now. He's pointing at me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't point at you. I didn't point. My finger's up here.
He gave me the whole hand. He's looking at me.
Here.
He did the Disney
Did I
point
tell?
where
Did I
you
tell
used
everybody
two
that?
fingers.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
But-
this way, friends.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't say you. So
I know. Yeah,
Could've been
okay.
anybody buying a collar
Did I?
and stuff.
Did I talk about that
Yes.
before? I did. Okay.
Yeah.
I never went in and bought a paddle that had spank me on it or anything
It
like
says
that.
"ouch,"
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
guys. He's looking at me.
Nope, I didn't look at. Was I
Yeah.
looking at her? I don't think I was looking at her. I was looking this way.
Dame is nodding.
I was looking to my
So
right.
I'm being gaslit right now.
So, anyways, I'm looking
Being
at my right.
fucking
I'm
gaslit.
looking over here. So,
He thinks this is funny.
anyways,
Shit.
until I came to FetLife, I didn't know anything about kink. I'll think about it. I didn't know anything
I'm not
about
telling
kink.
you guys what just happened.
I did
Love you
not
all.
know anything about kink. So for me, it was all online. Had it not been for FetLife, I would have never found anything kinky. So that started my whole. If you want to go way back, that
Yeah, but
started my whole.
you're equating your educational knowledge to your online dating. You can't.
No, he's equating his like
No, I'm giving
introversion
backstory.
and social anxiety to. It
No.
helped him break out.
No, can you let
Okay.
me tell my story?
Yeah, I mean that's
Okay.
the story.
My point is not the education part of it. I'm just talking about dating in general because I did not meet kinky people until I got onto FetLife. That started my first relationship. First kinky relationship was actually my first long-term relationship. Shocker, it was actually kink that was missing. So that's how I say it was online because had it not been for FetLife and me going to actual events that started online, I would have never been in the lifestyle in the first place. So that kind of brought me.
Where I was kinky before Fed.
Yeah,
existed.
see, y'all were.
I was too.
See,
I was too, and I suppressed it 'cause
Like
I
if you
didn't
look
even
at
know-
my kink number, it's super low.
Yeah,
I was there at, like in the beginning. It's so super low.
I
What do you
was
mean,
too.
what
I
number?
didn't
Your
know.
age number?
Your
No.
membership number.
Yeah,
Oh, the membership number.
Yeah.
Okay,
we've talked about this already,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Did I talk about that? Yeah,
Something
I'm
is.
trying to. I was gonna.
but
tell my
unlike
story, but
y'all's experiences, I started out online dating, and then I found FetLife, and then started going to actual events where I was like, oh, I can meet people in person now that actually have something else in common, like I have in common. Because meeting people out there in the regular world didn't really work for me because it just a mismatch. It's too random for me. I can't. I need to know certain things about you before I can actually like invest time. So meeting people at the grocery store is like, what the fuck?
No.
How
That's
does that
why I
even
have
work?
to. No, that's why I meet people at work because I talk to them for like 6 months or 3 months
There's
or whatever,
not
and I get
any
to know
point,
them enough.
Except for maybe when I worked at Disney, there's no point that I would want to date anybody at work
Because you haven't found anybody that you'd want to.
So my Fet number is 155,563.
That's hot.
Okay,
It's got to be millions of users now.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
You don't know
Probably.
your Fet number?
I could look it up, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even know where to find it.
we'll do
but-
this sometime.
It's in your. It's the beginning of your
Oh,
address.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you have an
But I like it.
individual address, like
That's
an
funny.
email
But yes,
Yeah.
assigned to you when
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Like
So-
unique identifier.
Yeah.
my Lord and Savior, FetLife.com, and John Baku started my journey as I know it now. And that's how I got into everything. And I've both off of the site and not really some of the other dating profile sites, but mostly on FetLife, have found partners along the way from just on the site and also events posted at the site. So that is my thing there with FetLife. Now, as far as the other dating apps, it's like hit or miss. You know, it's just, I don't know, people, whatever, have their different opinions. They're not really all that good as far as I'm concerned in general. But you can always get lucky at some point on the different sites. You have OkCupid, which
Are we
isn't too
playing
bad.
odds lucky? Like, statistically speaking?
I'm just saying, you know, lightning strikes at some point in your lifetime.
Not you personally, no.
Once in a lifetime.
Does it though? Yeah.
no.
I'm from the lightning capital of the world, so I mean lightning.
At some
yes.
point in your life. I mean, we're all young people. We got some time.
It's a necessary evil in this day and age, especially post-COVID, because everybody had to spend basically 2 years underground. And so all they had was the internet. And I don't think that helped online dating because it just made people better at being dismissive and inhuman towards each other. Like, not personal.
Yeah.
So you don't think...
It did two things. It brought people closer, but not in that dating way. It made
Not in the dating way.
It more like weirder.
Yeah.
It made it weirder.
Do you not think you can do it out at the grocery store or something?
I shouldn't say
somebody?
grocery store. That's not exactly the right thing.
Ideally,
Somebody you see
yes.
regularly in a place, like your barista
No, it's the
or
grocery store.
the manager at Publix. or
Ideally,
whatever.
I think
store.
organically it still can happen.
Yeah,
I
mine
just
happened
don't
organically.
think people
I do it on purpose.
purposely put themselves in the situations for it to be organic anymore. Like, you used to go out with your friends.
That. Yeah, I'll be single or have a partner until something like that happens. I refuse to get on
That
these
is
platforms
wild
because it
to
doesn't.
me.
I'm too demi. I have to know you first. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I like the way that person looks. I'm gonna start talking to them. Oh, gross.
Oh no, I can
Gross.
do that.
Oh, I would rather die. Absolutely not. Ugh.
I don't even know
I don't
what
randomly
you're talking
message
about.
people. Like
I don't even know
I
what
see them and
I don't know what she's talking about.
read their profile.
I'm just saying.
I can't.
I've gone to like
I don't-
meetups and like joined leagues and stuff like that. I still don't see people that
I wish I
work
could. I wish
out.
I could just like randomly,
I
wish I could do that. I
I
can't.
need online dating for my thing. I can't
I'm
do
better
it in
in
real life.
person than I translate better in person than I do online.
Yes, that's 100% true. But I don't know. For me, online, I eventually transfer to person. I'm like, you're not gonna get. I specifically say that in my profile. You're not getting the full experience right now. You're getting a little bit. So I just
You say that?
yeah. I just make sure.
Why?
I just put pictures
What
up there
the
to
fuck?
make sure I don't look like a sociopath. I'm not trying to be cool or anything. So it's usually just me looking weird.
Maybe I should start putting that in my profile. Like, this is just the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not. This is a summary. You're not getting.
If they
the full
can't figure
experience.
that shit out, I
Yeah.
don't want to go out with them anyway.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta. You know.
I don't need to put that anywhere.
But you don't. So
That's ridiculous.
you don't think you'd find a partner without online dating? Like, why you do it then if you don't like it?
Because it's a necessary evil. Well, and plus, unless I consciously make an effort to get people together to go out to bars and events, where else am I going to meet somebody? I'm not going to meet anybody at work.
Yeah, I'm not either.
That's just a given. My work it is never going to happen. I'm not going to meet anybody through my employment. Nope. Typically, I have met people through kink, events, but that's so few and far between because it just is. It just is for some reason. Most people come into kink. Most people my age are either into kink with a partner or they're just coming into kink and they are so new they are not somebody I would want to be in a relationship with.
That is accurate. Yeah.
Too new for kink?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Oh. That might be it then, because I like newer people.
Why is that?
I like newer people to like work with them and teach them and show them kink things, but not to do it because I have an invested interest in trying to date them and build something with them kink wise.
I got to know about that.
Interesting. We'll go into that some more later.
I want to go into this. Why do you like to date new people who are new into kink?
Because, as we've discussed, I don't do things the traditional way. So it's always good to start off with somebody new. And also, I don't identify with kink specifically or primarily. I identify with polyamory. So my stuff tends to be vanilla at first, and then we just add the kink stuff in there.
How do you know you're not being predatory?
Because
By only dating new people.
I didn't say I was only dating new people. I said I like new
Prefer
people.
dating new people.
I would actually enjoy the experience of dating somebody that's been in the kink lifestyle for a while.
Okay. So you just don't discriminate.
No, I don't discriminate.
Okay.
3 years.
Huh?
3 years.
Yeah, I hear things. I just hear things, and it gets into my head, and I'm like,
exactly.
I don't know. I've never asked.
We've
Maybe
gone
I'll
into
ask.
Esmeralda land.
Yeah.
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 People we know ask this stuff. He only dates new people, and I'm like, does he?
I am more
I don't think
comfortable.
that's
Like
true.
if I'm at a sports bar with friends
Right.
and random guy, group of guys sitting next to us,
So my
whatever.
question-
I'm more comfortable making an off joke or like getting their attention and saying something.
That's how I met my last partner. Just
In
like
that environment,
Yep.
I would do that 100 times more than I would randomly send somebody a message on FET that I thought was cute.
Exactly. That's actually a decent way to meet a partner. You go to a bar, you're with your friends, you
see why
go,
both-
you leave
well,
your friend group,
wait a
and
second.
then go to the bar,
So-
Yeah.
and you see somebody at the bar.
And
Is
you just
literally
start
what
talking
happened.
to them.
Hold
That
on.
is literally
Yeah.
what happened to
Hold on
me.
a
And
second.
I was like,
Hold-
this is great.
Hold on a second. So you think bar guy is going to be a good potential partner?
Yes.
No, I know that I have better odds of catching the attention of bar guy before I do an online guy because my personality translates better in person than it does online.
I also just like the people I see in person better.
Well,
yeah,
Dame,
I'm
as
with
the,
you.
Leader of my community, I beg
Here
to
we
differ
go again.
about this.
He respectfully disagrees.
Respectfully
I am
disagree.
with you.
Unrespectably?
Yeah.
Irrespectably.
The ladies at the table.
Unambiguous.
Well, I mean, because I'm a realist.
But-
I'm not in my 20s. I am curvy. I have some extra
you
pounds
can flirt.
on me.
You can
You know,
flirt in person. Great.
Online,
Better.
I don't compare to the high maintenance, skinny, put together people.
What? That doesn't.
I don't compare because
doesn't make a difference.
guys are so quick to look at a picture
And
and determine based on a picture
Yep. Yeah.
whether they think that person is attractive or not.
Yes.
So okay.
But if I'm standing in front of you and giving you shit about your favorite football team
Yeah.
and catching your attention,
That's hot.
because that's
Now it's
different.
personality.
Now he's not leading with, am I somebody
Physical,
that he
visual.
can flip left on?
but you can talk shit online too.
No.
Not
no.
if you can't get their initial attention, you can't.
Yeah. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
So my thing is, you don't have friends that have met online that are quote unquote more curvier than you or whatever. Not that we're comparing.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
I don't understand the question, but I don't need to, I guess.
Less attractive. I don't know how you want to put it.
No,
And
the whole question.
Am I aware of any of my friends who would consider themselves less attractive have any success with meeting partners online?
Oh.
And I'm saying not that I'm aware of. No.
Wow.
Yeah, same.
It's very superficial out there.
Okay, so that's
It's,
what it is.
Now, and here's the thing is like if you go on TikTok and you follow, because there's a shit ton of guys that I follow on TikTok just because they've got good shit, right? And you listen to them, everybody on TikTok, every guy, because if they don't say it, they get fucking roasted. We'll talk about how stretch marks don't matter. Thighs don't matter.
That's right.
Curves don't matter.
Yep.
You know,
That's the
what
biggest load of
matters-
shit I've ever heard
You know,
in my
if somebody
life.
hasn't told you yet this morning that you're
beautiful.
oh my god, oh my god! If you haven't had somebody call you, you know, if you need somebody to tell you you're beautiful in the morning, I get up at 5 a.m. Fuck you, dude, because you are such a piece of shit. That is such a lie.
That is bait. That is
Such a lie.
Yeah.
All these guys
That's
are out there
trash.
because once a guy gets real,
He's a
and
nice
is like,
guy. That's nice guys.
once a guy gets real and is like, you know, if they're not
They're not
under, if
texting
they're
you
not
shit.
5'4" and under 150, I'm really not interested in
Yup.
them, and they get roasted.
Yup.
what?
They
Yup.
get their ass raked over the coals for making real comments like that.
Yeah.
By these guys who I guarantee you, because here's what happens, and I follow them for a reason, is they say all this.
is
We'll
great.
just call out the guys on TikTok.
Yep.
They'll say all this for
Lots of
months. And then the next thing you know, they are dating somebody.
Yep.
And when they're
she's
dating
125
somebody,
pounds
they're
and
dating somebody
under
that they met
5'4".
on TikTok.
Yep.
And they are like 5'6", 125 pounds
Yep.
with like long ass, beautiful, thick hair.
Yep.
Regardless of their age.
Yep.
And you're just looking at them like, really?
Okay, bro.
Oh, okay, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, you're valid.
I see you.
You're valid.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Every
no opinion.
single fucking
I
time.
have no opinion on the TikTok.
Every time.
because I have no.
Just men in general.
The TikTokers.
Every freaking time.
It's such an overgeneralization. I'm not taking TikTok. You can take TikTok into account. I'm not taking TikTok. This is a shitty.
It's not. It's relevant in this day and age.
I will 100% make a generalization about that.
It's completely relevant.
I have friends that have met online that are quote unquote less attractive, and they're like, wow, well, and they're getting married. Oh, okay. Met
I have
through
some, but they
online
match.
dating.
They match their they look alike.
They met online and got together. So
Yeah.
that part is not true.
No, I know people that have met online that have successful relationships.
Yeah, I don't think we're talking about that.
But they're both fucking attractive people.
No.
Oh, the
No,
ones I'm
not-
talking about are both not attractive.
No, I don't.
no.
I have.
Yeah.
I have
or just
non-attractive
or
people
just
too.
honestly, what's wrong with average? They're just average. They're averagely attractive.
Yeah. Try not
For
to
whatever that
compare.
means. Yeah.
But they're not the
It's like-
TikTokers that you put it. Let's just say that way. They're,
Well, no, there's
No, we're
even
talking
guys-
specifically about the guys who pretend to not have any investment in the way a girl looks, and
Like-
then all of a sudden they're dating a girl, and you're like, you got to be fucking kidding,
That's
bro.
y'all
Yeah.
rant. I don't have that rant.
And it's guys
I'm not even
anywhere
there.
from like the gym rat guys, like the muscle guys, all the way to the dad bod guys. And it doesn't matter their age. They can be in their 20s and they can be in their 50s. It doesn't matter how the guys look.
There's some kind of ego profile that they say that, and then they do the opposite.
They do the
Yeah.
exact opposite.
their
and it's the same thing
actions
on the
don't match their
dating
words.
profiles.
Yeah.
These dating
Oh,
guys.
that's what it is.
the
Their
dating
actions don't match their words.
No,
That's
the
all it
dating
is.
profile guys talk about how, oh, I'm laid back. I like to if you're geeky and you like to do this and you like theme parks and you like this and you like restaurants and you like this and this and this. They name all the things that you would want to be compatible with until they see you. Now, there's something to be said for physical chemistry. You want to be attracted
So I usually meet the people first.
to the person. But here's my argument for that. I'm not going to look like this in 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
afraid
do
of.
you like me for who I am, or do you like me for who I am right now?
Yeah, I keep getting like we are hot, so it's easy. And I'm like, I don't date.
Yeah.
So, cool, I'm hot. I could have the pick of the litter then. Guess what? I refuse to pick. I fucking refuse.
So it's just, it's ridiculous because it is so easy for them to see a woman's profile. We'll say woman, not even a girl.
Yeah,
a
woman.
woman's, because I'm in my 40s. So let's deal with women.
I will be this year.
So it's so easy for guys to see a woman's profile and read it and then look at the pictures and be like, yeah, but she doesn't look like how I would want to picture her, and swipe. Because there is going to be somebody who looks exactly like he wants to and then maybe not have everything compatible, but it's okay. So it's like if you lead with your personality and you, as a woman, if you lead with your personality as much as you can online, you lead with your likes, you lead with your wants, your desires. If you're a real person, do you know how many times?
We should just shut this off and go to the bar. Let's just go to the bar.
How many times I have been told, even recently in the last 2 weeks, I've been told by a guy that I have chatted with online, I can't believe how real you are. You're just such a normal person. You're such a real person. For them,
That's
2
great,
weeks
bro.
later,
That's great.
to
Meet me
ghost
in person. Exactly.
before they even get a
Exactly.
chance to meet me in person, and then ghost
Yeah, the
me.
second you said how real you are, and I thought, then he's never going to talk to you again.
Right.
He's going to see you and, do something once and then be like, peace out.
Yep.
6 months. I'm a 3 to 6 monthser. Don't touch me until we've been together that long. 3 months. That's it.
And I'm a firm believer that if a guy wants to talk to you, he will.
Exactly.
If he wants
If I'm that
to,
interesting, then he can hold
will
off for a while.
talk to you until he feels that you don't want to talk to him.
That's right.
So when I start not getting the messages and not getting
Just made me
the
hold my breath. Hold on.
the detailed or the questions back, like if I ask questions and all I'm getting is the answers and not the give and take,
Yeah.
I'll stop. And when I don't hear from them, I knew my gut was right.
Yep. My eyes are tearing
Because
up
if
because
he
this
really
bothers
did
me so much.
want to talk to me, he would.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of shit about that too.
Where if you meet a guy at a bar, say you're at a sports bar, pool hall, whatever it is, you're sitting there with a group of friends and there's another group of guys and you randomly like like say they're wearing like I'm not a fan of Florida State, right? Say they're wearing a Florida State shirt, and you make some oddball, like I want to get his attention, so I'd be like, yeah, you know, you're cool until you're like that guy over there wearing a shirt like
until
that.
You're a Florida State fan.
Until you're a Florida
Then you're a
State
big
fan,
loser.
which that gets his attention, and then you banter,
Yep.
and then you're talking. Next thing you know, you're getting along.
Exactly.
Now I didn't have to lead with my looks.
Exactly.
Because I can lead with my personality.
Okay, here's my difference too. I can lead with my looks, and it's more hurtful to me when they don't like my personality. Because I get called like, oh, you're hot, and so it's so easy for you to get a date. And I'm like, that's the problem. You don't get it. They only like me for my looks. And then all of a sudden I'm too weird, or I talk too much, or whatever. I get dumped for my personality, not my looks. I get dumped for my personality, not my looks. No wonder I don't date. No wonder I don't go online.
Some of that, is kind of true.
You're an asshole.
I think
Shut
I
up.
get ghosted, honestly, because there is one of two things. I think it's a combination of things. I think it's a combination of there are better looking people out there than me. I'm just going to say it. It's a reality. And there are there are skinnier, better looking people my age, women that have aged better than me, we'll say, or never had, their body never went through childbirth. So they've never...
Yeah, they just don't have the body. I don't want to call it trauma, but yeah, I mean, your body changes.
The body changes.
Your hormones change. Your hips change. Your fat deposits change. All
I'm
that stuff.
too real.
By the way, Dame's actually really pretty. In my head, like, I don't like a lot of girls, but I think she's pretty good looking. So just to let everybody know.
But the other thing is that I get too real. Like, I actually have a career that I love.
Yeah.
I'm very self-sufficient. I have been single for 19 years.
Yeah. You've got a fierce independent streak.
I have a
Some of that's
social
by
group.
design.
Like, I'm not codependent. I'm not looking for somebody to take care of me.
You're almost avoidant.
So when it's almost
kind of
like
okay.
it works against me, because once they realize
you don't need them.
I don't need them. I want them.
Yeah.
And that's a
Then they
very
get
hard
scared.
concept for them to understand is you're
I think
not needed, you're wanted.
Maybe it makes them feel not masculine enough or something. I don't know.
But
Maybe
that's
the guys you
I don't
date,
know.
they like need to be needed.
They need to be needed.
Oh,
Probably because you're trying to talk to bar guy.
That's not true.
Well, what's the difference between him being a bar guy and me being in a bar that's where
So my
he
question is, you're comparing
Yeah,
yourself
let's
to people that are less whatever. So have you never seen somebody anywhere, an ugly person at a grocery store, whatever you want to call them?
An ugly person at a grocery store. So there's bar guy,
and
then there's the ugly person at the
ugly
grocery
person.
store.
I'm
Yeah.
just not going to skirt around it anymore. Anybody less attractive.
Good.
Okay.
You've never seen people at like the grocery store with kids?
Oh, we're talking about that. Well, yeah, I mean,
Wherever.
Well, yeah.
let me be the asshole and say they date within their station.
So
Their
my
partner
point,
usually looks similar in attractiveness to them.
My point is, you're comparing yourself to people that you think are more attractive than you, but you can see that less attractive people have kids and are married.
Have partners.
So why are you comparing yourself to people that you find more attractive when there are people less attractive that are in relationships?
Because why would I compare myself to people who are in relationships? To me, here it is with relationships, is you grow with that person. So you met that person at a certain point in their life, and they don't look like what they did when you met them. And so you aged with them. So it's not like you're
looking age thing?
I think it's a time thing. Look at how many.
I don't know. People grow together and grow apart.
I was gonna say,
What? There's people that get together and in their 60s and get together.
true.
Sometimes they took care of themselves too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go back out and date, and they're still like decent looking.
The point is, which is very confusing to me, is that you're comparing yourself to people that...
I'm comparing myself to people that I feel like I'm direct competition with.
But you don't have a direct competition with those people.
That's a good question. Okay, let me field this one. We think we're in competition with people.
Well,
we
okay,
actually
so
aren't.
If you're on a dating site,
I can't get that into my head, but it's true.
But here's the thing, though: if you're on a dating site, there's parameters.
Then get off the dating
And
sites.
I did.
I'm done with the dating sites. Yeah,
So
just get off.
there's
them. Forget it.
parameters on the dating sites, right? So you want age, say 40 to 49, and you want somebody who lives within
Sucks
30
because you're going to fall in love with a 52-year-old and you've just like done this little filter like you're looking for
And
a
so,
goddamn hotel.
If you are, if you can, as a guy
Filters
looking
are
for
crippling.
a woman, if you can set parameters for exactly what you're looking for, you can look for a certain political affiliation, religious affiliation, height, skin color, age. If you can set parameters for that, then yes, I am in direct competition with everybody that fits that parameter.
yeah.
So
Because
worry
you
about
filtered yourself into the boxes.
So
Because
worry
I've been
about
filtered into the boxes
Right.
by the person doing the search.
So worry,
No, by the site that
by the site.
inspired you to filter. They made you filter yourself.
Yes.
How dare they?
So a guy can literally go into a site and set parameters. I can go into the site and set parameters for men that I want to look for, and I can set as many or as few parameters as I want.
That's gross.
And then those are the only ones I see.
It's gross. All right, sorry. We keep
So how
interrupting.
could I not be in direct competition?
So why are you worried about the guys that don't have you set as their parameter?
I'm not worried about them.
Okay, so but you're still comparing yourself to the women. You just
I'm
said
comparing myself to the women that fit the same parameters I do.
Okay, so and you think you compare how to them?
Well, if you take away religious affiliation, educational level, political affiliation, distance, age, height,
Yep.
trying to think of the other filters. If you start taking all
Weight,
those things,
hair
they don't
color.
ask weight.
Oh, they
don't
don't?
ask hair color. If you start taking away all those things, what else besides looks do you
It's
have
body
to
type, not
compare
weight.
us to?
Stuff you like. Say you like the same things as other people. Oh,
But
board
then-
My
games.
point is,
So we all like concerts.
Board
we all like
games,
live music. We all
cosplay.
like
Right.
we all
Pink.
like board games.
You
can
'Cause
say that.
you can set that. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can set
At
that,
that
but
point,
I'm
all I
saying-
have as a difference is a
So-
hair color
So
and what.
At that
That's
point,
it. What makes
if-
me different
if
than
you
nothing?
personally go in and set these parameters, I want to find women between 40 and 49 who are between 5'5" and 5'10", who live within 30 minutes of me, who are apolitical, non-atheist, who have a bachelor's degree or higher, and like board games, kinky things,
Theme parks.
and live music.
Music, yep.
What else do you have to differentiate between us
Boring.
besides looks?
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh,
You
sorry.
have your-
Has kids, has been married.
Yep.
Like you can narrow it down to: do you want somebody who has or hasn't been married?
Yep.
Do you want who has or doesn't want kids?
Yep.
If you can filter every other thing away from us, what else do you leave us besides looks?
You just
First of all-
solidified why I compare myself to all my metamors in my head, and I never realized it before. It's because filtering. I'm filtered into the same bucket. What makes me special now? Fucking nothing. My hair.
First of all, you have two
I have
things.
metal in my face.
First, well, there's three things. You can tell a lot from somebody's pictures. You don't have to have the same pictures as everybody else. I have pictures on my profile that make me stand out.
but that's still all physical attributes that you're looking at.
That's
like
not
rope.
true. That's not true.
Right.
If I'm out
Great.
there, if I take a picture of me running a marathon, that says a lot of things about me. If I have a picture of me petting a dog,
But they're
that
still
says a lot
seeing
of
your
me.
body. They're still seeing your face.
There's still personality there.
They can't see
If they
it.
see
They
me
can't
out
see
there
it.
catching
If I'm
fish
seeing you
or
run a
hunting,
marathon, I don't know that you're some asshole gym rat who only cares about his physical
Picture could be
physique.
10 years old.
There
Or
could be a lot
if
of
I'm
things.
looking
That
at a
was
guy who
once.
runs a marathon and think, oh, he's well-rounded.
If you
that
see
doesn't
me
say anything
fully-
about your personality.
really- it really doesn't.
It does say a lot about your personality.
I disagree.
Well, you're not looking hard enough, because what if you see me take a picture and I'm fully dressed up with an elk that I just shot? What does that say about me?
It could say a lot of things.
It could say a
doesn't
lot of
mean
things.
You're a
It
regular
could say
hunter.
that you're a rule breaker. It could
Yeah.
say that
You're a rule follower.
It could say that you're just trying to take a picture with an animal because it thinks it makes you look cute, like
Yep.
most guys do with puppies.
yeah.
You know how many pictures there are of guys with puppies because women like puppies? So if a guy's holding one, he must be sweet.
Shit. That's why I'm glad I'm not on dating profiles.
Yeah, that's
don't wanna
part
see
of the reason
that.
why you have pictures.
I don't want to see it. They're trying to trick you. It's
How
bait.
do we know that the pictures aren't tricking us?
It's fucking bait. They're baiting us. Yes. Look
You
at that
automatically
face.
assume?
You should see his face right now.
You automatically assume?
Bait.
I have pictures with dogs in my profile.
But you don't own one. So it's
Right.
bait.
Doesn't. I never said I owned it.
Here's the deal.
I never said I owned
know
it.
him. It's not. But it might be bait. The picture might be, but it actually is part of his personality.
I like
can
dogs.
see that. Yes, you like dogs, but why would you post a picture with dogs if you don't own one?
Because I want to show that I like dogs.
It's
There are
a-
You
people
can
that,
say that though. Why would you show that?
ah.
You could
This
say
get-
that you like dogs.
This gets me to my other part. I can say there's an about me section.
Yes.
How do you know I'm not just making that all up?
Are
if
you going to
there's no
read
proof?
an about you? Yes. I'm not going to. I'm asking this of you, but I'm going to ask this of like guys. Are you going to read an about me if you're not initially attracted to them?
I
Yes.
actually do.
Yes.
Not that's that. Most guys don't.
Okay.
Most guys don't read.
I do, strangely enough, because
I look
maybe
at the
because I'm
picture.
Demi.
I do both.
I might
I've seen
'cause
a
I'm
very
Demi.
attractive woman, and she has like all these different things, and then I hate anime. I'm like, whoop, swipe it left.
Now
hate
I'll look at
anime.
the pictures and I immediately go down to their intro, and if there's nothing or all it is like an Instagram or Snapchat link, I don't do anything because if you can't take the time to at least talk about yourself,
There's another one too, and there's Ask Me.
yeah, ask me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that I'm more likely to talk to somebody that has practically nothing on their profile.
I am not.
What I don't like is
It's lazy.
It's there's like obvious ego in there. I don't like that. Like, I'm not going to
So
talk to you if you
lazy.
do this and you do that. So they filter for the negative. I don't talk to those people. Don't come at me like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you idiot.
Or if all of your pictures are staged, like they're not. They're you know what I'm talking about. They're staged pictures. Nobody randomly goes on a hike with their friend and randomly takes a picture of them contemplating life kneeled down by the stream.
Oh,
some people
yeah,
do.
those.
Some people
You know,
do.
friends
yeah.
don't just randomly take
I do. I see people do that.
professional pictures like that.
I've seen people do that.
But you know
on
what I'm
the
saying?
trail.
Like-
yeah, there's people that do that on the trail though. They'll have their friend
funny.
follow them taking pictures like that.
It's crazy.
I'm thinking if I have any pictures
Like there are
thinking my
literal
pictures now,
profiles
like-
out there of guys where every picture is almost the equivalent of like a professional headshot.
I just look at them because they're hot a lot of the time, and that's it. And I'm like, there's demisexuality. There's primary attraction and there's secondary attraction. Primary attraction is like, that guy's hot, and do you want to like fuck him? Absolutely not. That's disgusting. Why would anybody even bring that up? He's just good to look at. That's it. So I'll just look because they're good to look at
So yes,
That's
I
it.
translate much better
in person.
in person than I do online.
I see what we need to work on. Okay.
Do you?
Going to more
there's
bars.
somewhere
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
you're dealing with bar guy.
What's
Bar
wrong?
guy's
Why
fine.
is bar guy not the same as online guy?
Yeah.
How do you even know bar guys like open to kink?
You ask. You have the conversation.
Yeah.
And
that's
not
happened.
everybody advertises that they're open to kink on their websites either.
accurate.
I'm on the website.
I met bar guy that
they
was-
On their
do.
profiles, no, they don't. They're, you know how many? I am open kink on my profiles, and you know how many guys
That's what I'm
like
saying.
my
What
stuff, and
profile
when
are
I
you
look
looking
at
at?
theirs,
They're vanilla.
they don't even mention it. There's
Yeah.
nothing mentioning it.
What kink thing are you looking?
My bar guy was into kink, and I didn't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
But he had a vibe, man. It was just a vibe.
Yeah, y'all get lucky that way. That's never happened to
Yeah.
me. with Bar.
Then here's where he
Girl.
goes, hot girl problems.
Yeah.
It's because you got hot girl problems. Like, no, buddy. You
But
don't
then
know
the
what hot girl
problem I run
problems are.
into
We're
is
not even going to talk
the
about
guys that like
Exactly.
me, like even
Hot
though
girl
I'm
problems are a
open about
problem.
kink and open about poly on my dating websites, the guys that like me that don't mention it at all in their profile, it's because they I've always wanted to be curious. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to try it. You
then
piqued
they
my
don't.
interest.
Do they
and then
not?
it's like, so now I'm just being fetish.
Fetishized.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what
Yes.
happened to me. Okay,
why you
that's what
Because
happened to me.
once they find out that I really am in kink
Yes.
and in the community,
Yep.
I cease to exist in any other way.
That's what happened
That's
with
the
me and
only
bar
thing that
guy.
they talk about. It's no longer about loving to go to Disney
Nope.
or my education or my job or my anything.
It's
Nothing
how they
else
can
exists.
get off to
It's
you.
How they want me to talk more about kink and how it could relate to them and
Yep.
how they could experience it. And they,
Yep.
That's
oh,
why
it's
I'm
all-
gonna come up with a questionnaire. When you
It
hear somebody that says
all-
something like
that's
that, you
when
just
I
give them
know-
a little questionnaire, and they
that's
can
when
fill
I
that
know
out
I'm
first
done. When they
before you
can't
can do
talk
that.
about anything else but kink, that's when I realize that's my red flag of this isn't going anywhere.
Mine too.
That's why I'm going to come
This
up with
isn't
an
going anywhere.
application. When people say that, you just have them go to the application and they fill it out. If they pass the test, then you can keep talking to them. Because it'll show like, oh, you were interested in it? What research have you done?
We haven't had a wow tally in a while.
Give me some.
Now I'm sad.
you're
I'm just sitting here crying into my
you're
microphone
just
now.
crying
'cause I'm
about your
hurt.
online experiences.
I don't have online experiences. I'm crying about my real life
Exactly.
experiences that I get hit
Exactly.
on because I'm cute, and then they get to know me, and then they dump me.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
So, some way to wrap this up, because we were going to talk about like demisexual stuff, because we keep throwing that in there, and or just hookup culture in general, because we can talk about that too.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do another one.
Yeah, we can do another one. We'll do a part 1. So this is online dating. Got to find some way to. I'll say the thing is, people. I've had a very different experience. You've heard a couple people complain about their online experiences. I've had success. I will share my knowledge at some point. I was doing this as a jokingly matter at first, but I see I have much work to do. And then I will show.
Not with me. I don't care.
I will show and not tell.
I'm never dating online.
I will show and not tell, but we'll get there eventually, and then we'll keep you guys up to date, guys and gals and everybody and dudes. Everybody's a dude.
I wish I knew what he was talking about right now.
I know.
And there's hope.
Too much.
Just keep listening in, and I'll show what the successful skills
in like 6
are.
weeks, we'll update.
And then we'll
I want to
keep you
debrief.
updated.
I want a private debrief after we turn the mics off. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, I'm helping. So I gotta do the Lord's work, as they say.
Oh, he's helping you.
He's helping me.
Okay,
Everybody.
yeah.
I'm helping everybody.
Yeah,
We're helping everybody through this podcast.
Oh, okay, and the people listening, not
So,
me. I'm thinking.
Keep
yeah,
keep
not
us
me.
posted.
I'm
This is
good.
part 1 in the online dating thing. As you know, this is a long process. So a lot of people got these things, and I'm on Reddit, so I know there's a lot of people with these same issues. So we'll keep helping. And for now, I am Len, the ace accountant, ace attorney, ace accountant.
This is Dame.
And yeah, to my right,
Esme.
and to my left, that's who it is. Welcome and thank you and hello from the campfire that's kinky.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
No,
No.
no goodbyes or anything.
Next time, everybody.
Hello. Oh.